So I've had a hot take for a while, or well, maybe it's not a hot take. It could be. I don't really know. I don't keep up with the internet discussions. But regardless, I've had a take for a long time that 99.9% of artists shouldn't be taken on commissions. And I still stand by that. For the other 0.1%, you got to think that when I say 99.9%, I'm not talking like just one artist in the world who's allowed to take on commissions. I'm just saying that there's a small subset, which is still like thousands and thousands of artists. There are a lot of artists in this world, dog. But point is, a lot of artists really shouldn't be taking on commissions, and this furthers that. I have made videos talking about in the past, and this is again another situation on why I stand by that statement and why I think it's very important that if you're an artist who does think about going into commissions and you think about taking other people's money, you need to really think hard and understand exactly what you're getting into. This is not a ha ha he he, I make some money and then I maybe finish commissions when I'm in the mood. This is, I am starting more or less a business and I am going to take money from other people, and I better deliver on time, and I better actually manage my work queue to make sure that I'm not overworking myself as well as over promising and under delivering. Anyways, let's get into it. So originally started with this post popping off. It says, I keep watching artists I commissioned a year or more ago open up commissions. It'll be one thing if it was one person, but I think I have atrocious luck with being scammed regularly. I always trust people and try to help, and I am really just like a huge idiot. And so this is just more or less them talking about it, and then they happen to get a reply from the actual artist they commissioned. And here's what it is. It says, Huggies. This is literally the art. 1.5 million views, by the way. 62 likes. This is them saying Huggies to this person when this person is literally referencing this artist that they have not actually gotten anything finished by. You literally couldn't make this up. The audacity for the artist who is literally ghosting their client, going into their comment section, replying, Huggies, Huggies. And of course, the client wasn't liking that. They said, please just do my art or refund me at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's really what boils down. 1.4 million views, by the way. Like, that's really what boils down to. Like, how does it get to the point where you're commissioned over a year ago to do some artwork and you still haven't delivered it, but you're still interacting with said client? Don't you feel bad? Don't you ever feel guilty knowing that you haven't finished a client's artwork and it's been over a year, but you're still taking on other work? Don't you feel like a piece of shit? You have to. There's no way that you can't. It's so wild. And I couldn't help but I want to dig into this artist profile and just kind of see what's been going on. And the thing is, the further you go down this rabbit hole, the worse it looks. It literally just looks bad. So first, let's start with giving a little bit of context behind this artist, the services they offer, and just how many commissions they have actually taken on. Also, yes, they did make a statement in regards to this, but we're going to get to that towards later into the video. So first, we start off, they got model sketch, then they got eye banner, $25, $60. Then a VTuber model is $650. Then a mascot design is $50. So these are the prices we know. They got things that they show right here in portfolio. And then you kind of get an idea where we're starting to work with. Now, they have a Trello link. Trello link is typically where you can kind of keep track of what the artist is working on, how many clients they have, etc., etc. So let's take a look at that. All right, so here's their Trello page, and this looks horrible, and you're going to realize why it looks horrible very soon. But first, they have this post right here. It says, sorry dear clients for no updates. I'm trying to update everyone, I promise. I'm just being slowed down due to body pain, plus my back and wrist hurts time to time, and I'm struggling to communicate too, as I'm scared of what y'all might think. I'm trying, I promise. I'll try to update everyone as soon as possible. I'm very grateful for you guys for being patient, even though times have been happening. I also have personal stuff happening, so it's really tough. Thank you so much again, Cream. And they made this post back May 1st, 2026. So this was at the beginning of May. Now, here's a look at what they got going on here. Commissions. Oh boy. Just let me zoom in for y'all so you get a good look at this. All right, so here's commissions. Let's just scroll through this. And mind you, look at this as well too. Paid. These are all paid works. Yep. Still going. Still going. Still going. Wow. Oh my God. This is actually wild, dog. Like, what the hell, man? How do you have this many people paying you for work and you haven't finished anything that's even remotely, like, when I look at your work, your finished tab, things that's finished, you have more things that's a work in progress than you have of actual finished work. There's nothing that raises my red flags more than seeing something like that. That is just insane to me, dog. That is actually crazy. And I guess these are like their tags showing like how far they've made progress. So they've done like 20% of a sketch, then 25% of a sketch, and then 50% of the line art and color, 25% of the sketch, 20% of the sketch, 20%, 0%, 25%. Like, you shouldn't even be having it set up like this. It actually bothers me. It leaves me speechless. You should not be having so many work in progress pieces started like this. First of all, you shouldn't be taking this much work at all right, let's just be real here. Second of all, top of that, you shouldn't be having so many that are started. You should be working one down the line from whoever made the earliest order. You should be working on that and then working your way up towards whoever was the last one to place an order. Like, I don't get how we have, I don't even get how you even get business. I don't even get how you get clients. Realistically, dog, I'm gonna be real here. Maybe a hot take here, but I feel like this is almost at a point where VGen should almost suspend accounts. How are you going to have an artist on your platform that even has stuff like, I feel like this is unreliable. It just makes your platform look bad. Like, this isn't even someone that I think should be allowed to be on said platform at any point in time, or at least remove their check mark. What's this? A trusted artist with a proven track record of quality work verified. Take that away. Clearly, they don't deserve it. They literally don't deserve it at all. Like, come on, dog. This is crazy. This is actually insane. Like, it leaves me so speechless, man. If you're wondering why I'm mad, it's because there are people out there, there are actual artists who do deserve to have this amount of work. Those who are willing to put in the time and effort and the quality and make sure that what the client orders is actually going to be quality and it's delivered on time. But instead, you get clowns, bozos like this, who is just abusing people and taking their money up front and just taking advantage of their trust. And the client's just hoping that they're going to deliver one day. No, and who knows? Maybe there is a chance that some of this is actually finished and they just haven't updated. But if your newest update was on May 1st, 2026, I would assume that you're probably still updating this in real time. So this is crazy. This is insane. And the thing is, when you go to their Twitter, you see how constantly they're just posting just shit on their page. You start to wonder, like, come on, bro, what are you doing? Why, like, anyone want to offer for this outfit? I just need to get it a lovely home. Brother, why are you posting this? Focus on this. Sorry to your clients for no updates. I'm trying to update everyone. I'm just being slowed down due to body pain, my back pain. I'm going to be real here. As everyone else has said, it sucks. Yes, things like that is always unfortunate. But the unfortunate reality, real life, is that nobody gives a shit. That's the hard, cold facts. They paid you money for a service. You need to deliver said service. Whatever boo-hoo I'm going through this doesn't matter to the client. I'm going to be real with you. They don't give a fuck. They just care about getting what they paid money for. And when you have the audacity to post that, and then going through your account, May 2nd, you're posting this, and then you got all these different things. Someone buy this for me. You're doing all this other random bullshit where you should shut the fuck up, go work on what you need to complete for your clients, and get the job done. Like, I don't understand how that's so hard to get, but we're going to get a little bit later into the video. You'll understand a little bit more how we even got to this point. But yeah, it's just so odd. Like, you're posting art of your OC. Why? I don't think clients feel great seeing you post your artwork of your own OC when they're waiting on art that they commission you to do to be finished. I'm just going to be real there. But as you continue down this line, they'll have another one. Anyone want to offer any amount for her? I just want her to have a nice home. Sobs. Same thing here. Just keep going down this line. And then they're talking about this. These are open. Box icon profile pic commissions for $10. These are open since they're easy to draw. Brother, go finish these first. You don't need to be having commissions open. But continuing on down the line, here's some more stuff they got. And then they said people hating on a good artist just because they don't want to draw Yuri/Yao isn't. I know I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. It's insane. Why are we hating people for only liking straight ships and drawing them only? Maybe they only support these because they don't feel comfortable drawing them or not allowed to. Maybe you should go work on your commissions because nobody gives a shit what your opinion is. Yeah, low-key, my OC is insane. Low-key, you should be going to finish the commissions that you have that you need to work on, dog. Like, what are we doing here? I don't fucking get this. And then you're posting bullshit like someone sent me $100 right now so I could buy skincare. Brother, all these people have already sent you so much money. Guess what? They paid you $650 for a fucking VTuber design, a commission that you haven't completed. $650. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing, dog? Come on, man. Like, if it seems like I'm really pissed off, I am, because I hate artists like this. These are the bottom of the barrel scumbags that don't deserve to have any money sent their way, and they don't deserve to take commissions. Again, this is the one time I truly feel like someone like this does not deserve to have a VJing page, let alone this bullshit talking about trusted artists with a proven track record or quality work. No. Come on, dog. No. That is insane. And so then continuing on, they're talking about their karaokeing. They said their back hurts because they did karaoke, and just more random tweets. And then they have this right here. It says, cutely puts it here, sorry guys, I'm hungry. What are you taking commissions for then? Why are you even accepting commissions? Why is that even happening? I don't get it. And it's just so insane. And then they get all these sales here as well too. When you go to their Ko-Fi page, you got people that are actually giving them money, that are supporting them. Just people just throwing their money down the drain. It says 52% of $1,000 goal, and it helps with food, debts, and bills. It says, sorry for always asking for donations. I still live with my family and we're 8 in the house. My 2 little siblings are spoiled and always cry when we don't have money, so it's hard to manage. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then they said, somebody just supported me on Ko-Fi. Thank you so much. Like, it's just coming on down this line. Then they say, so Bunny Magical Girl, I don't know, I'm out of ideas right now. I'm half asleep. Just posting more stuff to their work in progress. They're continuing down the line. They said updated version. Guess this is just more personal work that they're doing, or another your character here potentially. Yep, it's adoptable. It says, would anyone be interested in reclaiming this Bunny Magical Girl? I'll make a clear version when I can, but front facing, still adding details. Then they're back to this bullshit. Anyone want to pre-claim any of these two $65 each? I could do holds or negotiate. And they continue down the line. Same thing, they reposted that. Then another one, her front facing. Here's the front face work now. It says pre-claims available. Brother, are you doing anything but your own work? Do you not realize that you have clients that you need to finish? Ponytail suit or bit, like, if you're following along and you're having trouble tracking exactly what this is and what's actually happened, this artist is prioritizing their own work and focusing on your character here and adoptables. They are not actually working on actual commissions from their clients. And these are all posts that they have made within this month, by the way. Just keep that in mind. But then they had this on May 1st where they said, hey guys, sorry, I'm trying my best. I want to get it done, but it's a lot of work. But by the way, I'm still out here posting my own stuff and just getting stuff that I want to sell people. Hey, does anyone want to donate to my Ko-Fi? Anyone want to go buy, some of my adoptables? Come on, where y'all at? Hey, YCAs, I got them ready to go. Come buy them. Like, no. And then they say, I need money. I'm hungry. I'm just a little poor lad, please. And then they say, should I open emergency commissions? Things happen. I changed my mind. My back hurts from finishing. My back and wrist hurts too. Oh my God, I just finished the commission. What do you mean you let them out the shit? Yeah, they're talking about the hantavirus. But continuing on, now we move to the brass tacks, the actual dump, trying to talk about what has happened when they tried to talk with this client right here. Now we're going to see what their statement is. It's not great. It sucks, but let's read it. So they start off by saying, I want to be honest about the situation and publicly apologize to my clients for my unprofessional behavior. I have dedicated a significant amount of time to completing orders. Currently, I'm doing my best to keep you informed about updates, including my personal circumstances, burnout, and health. When I'm drawn, I try to work quickly without rushing so that I can keep you updated, even if only in writing. If I am experiencing delays, it is because I am suffering from physical pain, but I recognize that this in no way excuses the delay in completing orders. Brother, the reason why I went through their whole page for this video, just so that y'all understand, is so that you can realize just how there's so much bullshit here. I don't care what anyone says. I literally just showed you, just from May alone, what their progress has been. It's only May 8th. At the time of me making this video, it's literally just May 8th. And I just showed you all the stuff they've been posting on their page. Make it make sense. You are literally just posting stuff for YCH and adoptables. You should not be posting any of that in any way, shape, or form while you have orders to finish from clients. You should also not be asking for more free Ubu money on your Ko-Fi saying that you need bills to pay when you have so many fucking orders that you need to take care of on your goddamn Trello. What are we fucking doing here? But let's continue the statement. I'm sure there's still more to go through and it will explain everything. So they continue on by saying, I've wanted to talk about the adoptables and the fact that I'm accepting more orders even though I've already have several pending. I'm taking on extra orders to have enough to eat every day, but I'm only taking small orders that are easy to complete without too much physical effort. This allows me to continue living while still being able to heal from the injuries and keep working on the old commissions. I want to let people know that I'm trying to update everyone and finish their commissions, and I'm slowly but quickly working on them. I truly love drawing and I put my efforts and pay attention to every detail. It wasn't my intention to let it come to this, and I'm aware I have messed up. As a solution, I'll be taking responsibility, won't be taking commissions for the time being, and work on my current queue until it's fully cleared out. I'll prioritize orders whose deadlines have already passed before those whose deadlines have not yet passed. Orders with the oldest deadlines will be processed first. This may therefore cause delays for commissions with upcoming deadlines. I hope you'll take into account that I'm trying my best to rectify what I've done wrong, and I've also apologized in advance for the upcoming commissions that will be delayed due to this. And then they finish off by saying, lastly, I would like to reiterate my sincerest apologies to my valued clients for my unprofessional behavior, and I promise that it will not happen again. If I have failed to inform you, please do not hesitate to contact me via private message to discuss this. I hope these changes will resolve the complex situation I'm in and help to excuse myself to the clients who have been neglected for far too long. Realistically, at the end of the day, things like this comes down to actions speak louder than words. That's realistically what it boils down to. It's one of those things where someone says finish your commissions. If you need food, then every country has soup kitchens and food banks. Be an adult and get your shit together and stop scamming people. You have clients that work super hard to pay you only for you to be lazy. Show some respect to your customers. And they said not every country has those. I didn't even know soup kitchens or food banks existed. I legit don't know what they are. But yes, that's why I made this post saying that what I did was wrong and will be taking accountability and finishing them. And then they said, what the fuck do you mean by taking accountability and finishing them? You took commissions. And I mean, yeah, it says there's shit ton more. Taking accountability would be saying I fucked up, not whining about being in this situation. Taking accountability would have been saying, look, I failed to communicate with my clients and continue to take commissions when I couldn't even complete previous work. I'm sorry to my followers and clients. To fix this, I will close commissions and work through them backwards. And yeah, and then one person says, learn helplessness isn't an excuse. Stop scamming people. I'm someone who's very... When it comes to the whole scammer title, I tend to really hold those really close. I don't just throw those out willy-nilly, but this would be the essential equivalent of an actual scam. You have all these that you have literally taken money for that you have not finished at all. Like that, you're scamming people. And then you have, again, this artist or this client right here that literally ordered you over a year ago that you haven't even finished. So everything is just boo-hoo. And then they made a reply back saying DMing me or commenting me being racist and sending threats doesn't make you better. Yes, sure, that's like a given, right? But I feel like every time people bring this up, like that's always going to happen when it comes to Twitter. You're going to have people who send things like that, and to me, I just kind of look past that. That doesn't really mean anything. I see that more as you know what, that's just kind of like a sympathy, try to earn empathy type points. That happens to everyone at this point. That doesn't really make any difference. Yes, it's bad. I agree with that. It's horrible. But adding that on doesn't really change your situation. It's not going to make people say, oh, man, I can't believe people are sending it to you. You know what? I feel so bad for you now. No, that's not going to happen. People, they don't care about that. They realize that this is Twitter. It's a toxic platform. Also, you're paying for Twitter Blue, by the way. So you're throwing more money down the drain. But looking past that, and yes, this is bad. People shouldn't be doing that. If you're messaging this artist and you're sending them death threats, you're harassing them, you're doing racist remarks, you're a scumbag, you're a piece of shit. But all that alone still doesn't change any of this. You're still a scumbag yourself. You're still a piece of shit because you have literally scammed and taken people's money and not finished the things that you were paid to do. But on top of that, you're still somehow always constantly asking for more money. It just never ends. It just keeps on going. And then they finish off by saying, I'll be off Twitter from time to time. I won't turn off the comments or DMs. Feel free to say bad stuff about me because yes, what I did was wrong and unprofessional. I'll be fixing my work queue and drawing. From now, I'll let my wrists rest while working on commissions. Thank you for the ones who are with me though. I really appreciate it even if I'm in the wrong. And so someone said the audacity to act like a victim is crazy, bro. Finish the commission, bros. You're just a scammer acting like a victim. Motherfucker, you can rest your wrists after finishing that woman's commission. God hates liars. 1 hour ago, you said in her comments that you would do the commission to get to her. 10 minutes later, you said you're getting off Twitter and resting your wrists instead of delivering on a 2-year-old promise. God damn. That's really shitty of you. You stole $800 from. So LMAO, you're a joke. No offense, but you are bad at managing your money. You say that you have no money to eat, but in the Philippines, the US dollar is worth a lot more, and you get paid pretty well on commissions. How's it getting used so quickly? Do you have a spending problem? And yeah, I mean, a lot of people really was just going off in the comment section, and yeah. One person says, every comment I read from you has been excuse of body pain or time constraint. Get over yourself. There are artists out there who are disabled and still don't make people wait years. I used to take commissions, and when I couldn't do one, I would give a refund. Refund your clients. It says, refund every person. You are just a pathetic scammer. You want sympathy for your sore wrists, then actually deliver the work you're commissioned for in a timely manner. 2 people have waited over a year so far. When will you admit to being a scammer? And yeah, and then one person also made a follow-up on their experience as well too when it came to this artist. Let's take a look at it real quick. So this client spoke up and said, I commissioned Cream a week ago for a summer art piece. They never mentioned a long queue or any queue at all. In DMs, I sometimes felt like they were trying to milk money out of me while they waited for my commission. When I finally did commission them, I found out a week later that they had a massive queue of work that sits unfinished. They are so communicative and sweet at first and then drop off the face of the earth. $200 in limbo now. I've also heard that they are a minor in my account, and specifically minors do not interact, so that's great, LOL. Update, I had to escalate to a claim through PayPal. Unlikely to see money anytime soon. Happy early birthday to me. And then people just sharing their own thoughts and opinions. So one thing to learn here from anyone looking at this, if you're a potential client, you're trying to look for an artist that you want to commission, always look at their profile first, look at everything they have provided, and click on things like that, because you will probably find things such as their Trello link, which leads to this whole disaster of a shitstorm. But this entire thing made me really mad. It made me fucking pissed. And I wanted to make this video. I don't care how fucking long this shit went. This artist does not deserve money. They should actually be taken off VJ in my personal opinion. But I'm going to leave it here. You let me know what you think in the comment section.